Hey guys, what's going on? So in this episode of SnackBites, we're actually going to respond to a couple comments that a couple people made about our last video, in which we made a couple comments about the graves that we see Rick standing over in the first episode. It's like during that whole thing where he's it's switching back between like his eyes crying and the old man Rick scene, and then like him standing over these two graves. And we speculate that those are two graves of which we don't really know who they are yet. One might be Carl because of what we just saw.
Not. Well, it's not, because remember in the new trailer for next season we see the Carl's
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's a different one.
So it's two people close to Rick who are not Carl.
Yeah, and so a lot of people responded and said, "Oh, it's Glenn and Abraham." No, it's not, and here's why. So right now we're actually going to show you two separate screenshots, and right here
Maggie will be on my side.
Yeah, so on the right you can see that's the Maggie one. So just like notice the difference of the first of all, like the distance the graves are in from the wall behind him. It's like maybe like 10 feet, and notice the scaffolding in the upper left hand corner of the shot. It's the end of the scaffolding,
and that the grave that she's sitting in front of is parallel to the gate.
Yeah. Now look at the one on the left with Rick. There's, well, you pointed the wrong way. But just on the left.
Rick's going to be on your side.
Yeah. Well, okay, but I mean the way that they see it. Never mind, it's okay. Just look at the left of your screen, and notice that in this one, that you see the beginning of the scaffolding, right? The little ladder to get up to the scaffolding. So that's like before the scaffolding even begins. The one on the right with Maggie, it's like after the scaffolding ends. That's a difference of like 15 feet. And furthermore, the graves are way further away from the background than they are in the other one. And the one on the right, they're like maybe 10 feet away from the wooden barrier that they've made. With the Rick one, they're like 20 feet away. So there's no way those are the same graves. They can't be. So, and like you just brought up, I don't think that they are, one of them is Carl, because if you guys look at the like the preview for, you know, coming back in February that aired at the very end of the last episode, there's like this 1 second shot of Rick kneeling
and Michonne
in the background in front of a totally different grave, and when he stands up to walk away, he's holding Carl's gun.
Yeah.
So I got to assume that that's probably Carl's grave. I mean, I can't imagine why you would be holding Carl's gun. Yeah, I can't imagine, and everything's burned around it too.
So we were wrong about Carl being buried at Hilltop. We were wrong about that.
We were wrong about that.
I did not think that we were wrong about Rick standing in front of two separate graves, not Glenn and Abraham, due to the positioning of the fence. I mean, if you want to get into particulars about the stones and stuff, that's another thing, but just focusing on the biggest one, which is the positioning of that scaffolding along the area of the fence. Either they made a huge cock-up continuity-wise,
yeah, I mean,
or those are two separate graves.
Either it's two separate graves, or the entire production staff made a gigantic continuity error. I mean, I can't imagine how they could even make that error. That just is like ridiculously the worst error ever. So I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. Anything else?
No, although I do wonder where they buried Sasha. That's never made clear.
That's a good question. I don't know. Was there ever a scene where they even show anybody mourning?
They just show Maggie putting her down.
Yeah.
And that's it. We don't see where she's buried or what they do with the body at all.
Okay. That's interesting. Well, maybe we can like look at some footage and figure out what's going to happen next. And then also in the next video that we do, we're going to actually break down that sneak preview footage, because there's a lot of other interesting stuff that we noticed that I think you guys will want to see. Anyway, if you guys like our content, make sure to subscribe right here. Also follow us on Instagram at RLRochone, and also check out the brand new blog, livingrochone.com. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.